Are you ready for a seismic shift in the San Francisco 49ers roster? Just when we thought we were locked in for another exciting season, a beloved star has been traded, and the implications could change everything for our team. This isn't just a departure. It's a chance for new heroes to rise. As we brace for what comes next, you won't want to miss this pivotal moment in 49ers history. Subscribe now and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all the latest updates. The San Francisco 49ers have officially traded Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders for a fifth-round pick. What a whirlwind this offseason is turning out to be. As a diehard 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of emotions about this move. On one hand, we're saying goodbye to a player who brought so much excitement and skill to our offense. On the other, this decision signals a shift towards a younger and more flexible roster. So, let's break it down. For the Commanders, landing Deebo Samuel could be a game-changer. They're taking a low-risk, high-reward chance on a player who, at one point, was an all-pro talent. Fans in Washington must be thrilled to add someone with Deebo's physicality and versatility to their offense. He's not just a wide receiver. He's a wide back who can line up in various positions, allowing for creative offensive strategies. But let's be real here. Deebo has struggled to live up to the expectations set after his breakout season. In 2021, sure, the Commanders are taking on his full contract of $17.55 million for next season. But was this really the steal some are claiming it to be? I'm not so sure. The quick execution of this trade likely ties back to the relationship between General Manager Adam Peters and Deebo. Peters knows what Deebo is capable of when he's at his best, and he's hoping to recapture that magic in Washington. Still, I can't shake the feeling that we might have been better off with a little more compensation. A fifth-round pick seems a bit light for a player of Deebo's caliber, even considering his recent performance. Now, let's talk about the 49ers. As a fan, I'm torn about this decision. Losing Deebo hurts, no doubt about it. He was an integral part of our Super Bowl runs and a leader in the locker room. But let's face it, he hasn't been the same player since his contract dispute, and the dead cap hit of around $31 million is a tough pill to swallow. However, this move opens the door for younger players to step up. With Deebo gone, we can expect to see a more significant target share for players like George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, and Brandon Ayuk, and keep an eye on Ricky Pearsall, our impressive first-round pick from 2024. He's poised to make a splash this season, especially with Deebo out of the picture. John Lynch and the front office are clearly signaling a shift in strategy, one that prioritizes youth, flexibility, and financial freedom. While it may sting to watch a fan favorite leave, this could be the right path for the franchise. It's a chance to reshape our roster and build towards the future. I'd grade this trade a B. It's a solid move that aligns with our long-term goals, but I can't help but wish we could have squeezed a bit more out of it. What does this mean for our chances moving forward? Well, it creates opportunities for other players to shine and potentially brings in new talent to fill the gaps. I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers look to add a veteran receiver, maybe someone like Amari Cooper, to bolster the offense even further. So what do you think? Is this the right decision for the 49ers? Honestly, I'm torn, but I can see the vision behind it. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe we'll be better off without Deebo, or do you think the team will miss his impact? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. The San Francisco 49ers have made a bold move by trading wide receiver Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders, a decision that has shaken the fan base and the NFL landscape. This trade marks the end of weeks of speculation surrounding Samuel's future with the team. While losing such a dynamic player is undoubtedly a tough pill to swallow, it seems like the 49ers are fixated on fortifying their defense, which makes sense given the current state of the roster. San Francisco is clearly prioritizing their defensive lineup this offseason. The return of Robert Saleh as defensive coordinator is a massive statement by head coach Kyle Shanahan, signaling a commitment to enhancing the defensive strategy that has brought the 49ers success in recent years. With the departure of Charvarius Ward in free agency, the need for a reliable starting perimeter cornerback has become even more pressing. It's not just about filling gaps. It's about building a formidable defense that can stand up against the best offenses in the league. The trade talks at the NFL Combine revealed that the 49ers were not just looking to shed talent, but also to acquire a Pro Bowl-level player. The name that surfaced during negotiations with the Commanders was Jonathan Allen, a defensive lineman who has shown tremendous skill on the field. Although the deal ultimately didn't go through, the very fact that the 49ers were in talks for a player of Allen's caliber indicates they are serious about strengthening their defensive front. Now let's talk about Jonathan Allen. This guy has been a force in the NFL. Coming off a somewhat injury-plagued season, he still managed to earn consecutive Pro Bowl selections in 2021 and 2022. His numbers from his last healthy season are impressive, with 19 QB hits, 10 tackles for loss, and 5 sacks in just one season. You can't overlook the impact a player like him could have on the 49ers' defensive line. While he's seeking a new contract, any team that acquires him would likely let him play out the final year of his deal. However, signing him to a multi-year extension could help lower his cap hit in 2025, freeing up more resources for the team. So, here's where I stand. Is trading Deebo Samuel the right path? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, Samuel is a game-changing wide receiver, a player who can turn the tide of a game with a single play. Losing him stings. But on the other hand, if this move opens the door for acquiring a player like Jonathan Allen, it could pay dividends in the long run. The 49ers need to bolster their defense to compete for championships, and this season is all about building a team that can make a deep playoff run. But how does this affect the future of the 49ers? We're in a position where the team is prioritizing defense, and that could shift the culture of this organization. We've seen how a strong defense can lead to championships, and it seems like the 49ers are banking on that philosophy. I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety about where this leads us. The decisions being made now will shape the future of this franchise. And you? What do you think? Do you believe this was the best decision? Are we trading away too much talent for the sake of improving our defense? I want to hear your opinions down below. Your thoughts are crucial as we navigate this offseason together. Are we on the right track, or should we have held on to Samuel a bit longer? If you're feeling as passionate as I am about the 49ers and want to keep up with the latest updates, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates, and let's keep the conversation going. The 49ers are making moves, and you won't want to miss a second of it.